Hey there, welcome back to the channel and this series where I'm trying to make this app for the first time and trying to push it to the Play Store before 2021 ends. So where are we till now? So if you have seen the previous video, I had shown that I had figured out how the navigation works in React Native, put together like the base of the app to fill things in, and also had made the authentication with email and password. After that, I have actually made the list, the UI of the list, where I'm rendering all the jobs from a API, and when one clicks on a card, it gets into another screen. Let me show you all this. Okay, let's talk more showing. Let me just log in here, and we are in the app. Now it will get all the jobs. There we go. And obviously this is not the final how it will look, but yeah, I just wanted to make it as close to a tutorial look, right? So if you now click on a job, you will be getting into this screen. So the problem basically was that I wanted another screen in this stack, but I did not, and I would be able to go there, but I did not want to show it in my tab navigation. So how you can solve that is that you can just include this tab bar button to null on the screen where you don't want to show that. And here, as you can see in the job, when someone presses this, I'm actually able to just navigate it to the job details screen. I had this job and I have this job details screen here, but I'm not showing it in the tab navigation, but I'm able to go there. So that was something I learned. So now I have written down some things that I will be doing today. So I'll be integrating the Firestore, and I've never worked with Firestore, but I know it's pretty easy to work with. So yeah, I don't guess it will take much of time. So I'll be integrating Firestore so that the user can save the jobs he wants to save in the database, right? So next time he logins, I can show the saved jobs too, right? So that is something I will do. And I'm guessing just I will remove this drawer icon, because I don't think I will be using this, because I'm using this navigator. So, and especially at this point, I just want a minimal app that it shows all the jobs. You can save the jobs, you can look it up, you can press the button to apply, and then you'll be redirected to their site to apply. That's all I have planned for to just implement with a good user experience. And I have also planned to add a Google login, the Gmail login. Many people used to log in because it's super simple. You just tap one button, you don't have to think of anything. It's good for the app. So I'll implement that too. Not today, but I have in mind that this will be done. So now I'll just try to implement the Firestore, then remove this drawer icon, add a search bar there instead of that, because the user will be able to search on the search bar and able to filter the jobs he sees. So now I'll be just going to Firestore docs and reading how the things work, try to implement in React Native, and yeah, try to save a job. Okay, so it's been like 2 hours now, and it took me some like 30 minutes to like understand how Firebase, the syntax, and saw some actually real applications code, so that I can understand how actually you do get things and add things and set it up. One thing I noticed is that obviously implementing Redux with something at first for a feature takes some time, but it's obviously good for future. When the app gets big, I can access the data from everywhere. So I finished all the heavy lifting. I implemented Redux and Firebase everywhere. During login, I get the data if the user has already saved the data and all that stuff. Everything is done. Now I just have to write one function, and when I click on the save button, I should be now seeing whatever jobs I saved, the user saves in this array, right? So yeah, let's just do it and see if it works or not. Alright, I guess that should do it. So I have saved this and we will check now. So if I just tap this thing, right? update success. Now if I just go here, is this okay? Yeah, it worked. So it works. Um, as you can see here, I have the save job, and here I have a array, and in the zeroth position I have just saved the item I'm wanting to save. 2.5 hours it took to basically just learn Firebase from scratch, and I just googled, so like you can just learn it really fast. Firebase is super cool. So basically the point of Firebase is that you have the server in no time to just use for your apps, right? Which is pretty cool. So it just took some googling and reading the docs, and yeah, Firebase is set up, and it's working fine now. Here I just, in the console log update service, I just have to write a dispatch to update my, it's gonna be this Redux toolkit thing. Okay, so the server side of things is like done, I guess. Like after implementing the Firebase, I have the schema. The things are getting saved while logging in, logging out with Redux being updated. So everything is set up. Now I have to just integrate it with the front end to just show you, like if you save this, this guy would be black because you will know, hey, you have saved now. And again, I'm thinking, like as I've told you, I guess that or not. If I go here, I will see my saved cards here, right? The user has saved something, so I will track that from the database and I will show it here, right? So that's something. So backend part is kind of done, and yeah. So I just have to do this UI part soon. I guess that is all I will do for today. And do let me know in the comments if you're watching till now. That means a lot. And do comment your thoughts or any suggestions. That means a lot. And I will see you in the next one. And obviously I'll be documenting this progress in the next video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a great day. And if you love this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button. That means a lot.